What's up everyone, and welcome back to Top 5 Central. Today we're looking at the top 5 scariest places YouTubers explore part 2. Now if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our channel as we're going to be doing a huge summer giveaway soon. I'm not exactly sure what we'll be giving away, but if you subscribe right now, you'll automatically be entered in. Also, let's try to aim for 10,000 likes on this video, but with that said, let's get right into it. Number 5. When you realize somewhere is probably really dangerous, deciding to go down there yourself to check it out doesn't seem like the smartest idea in my opinion. With that said, when FaZe Rug discovered a haunted tunnel in San Diego, California, Oh My Gosh TV had to check it out too. To kind of, well, sum it up I guess, he and James, aka The Fam, decided to head down there at night to see if the rumors were really true, and even though they couldn't do a full 24-hour challenge, staying until 3 AM turned out to be more than enough. So at first, all they had to deal with were bats and creepy thumping noises, but things got a lot worse once it turned 3 AM. Like, the sound of the dripping water was definitely super scary, but when you add that to the darkness and deep water, it made it seem like the tunnel was something out of a horror movie. Even worse, just when they were leaving, they heard a woman whispering and then screaming in the darkness, which I find crazy as they were completely alone. I mean, honestly, I have to give them both credit for bravery though, as they only started running when a little girl shouted "Mommy" behind them, when I'm not sure I'd be brave enough to even go in there in the first place.
I think there's somebody in here, bro.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, there's a bat right in front of us.
Dude, was that a freaking woman?
No, my light just went out.
Your light just went out?
I just bought this today. What was that, you?
No?
What the hell? What the hell? Run! Somebody's coming! Somebody's coming! Somebody's coming! Somebody behind me! Somebody behind me! Oh! Go in there. Oh, what was that?
Number 4. So if your favorite thing to do is explore abandoned buildings, you should know that if you see lights turning on and off, the place might not be as empty as you think. However, when Cody saw lights flickering in one of his target buildings, he didn't turn around and go home. Instead, for some odd reason, he decided to keep exploring anyways. Now, at first, he thought they must be from other explorers and assumed they were in the building, but it turns out the answer was way creepier than that. Basically, as soon as he went over, the group ran away and started hiding, so even though he could hear them whispering, he couldn't see them at all. Also, as for the building itself, it was just as terrifying, since it was full of burned down beds and chairs waiting in the middle of the rooms. Honestly, in my opinion, what they found in the last room was the worst though, as on the floor there was a triangle of candles, all still lit. Obviously, the group that ran away in the beginning was in the middle of some kind of ritual, so it's a good job they didn't find that group when they first walked in.
Some kind of empty room. More empty rooms. Do you see that light glowing light? Do you see that light glowing light? What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Holy fuck. This fucking kid. Holy fuck. This fucking kid. Okay. Let's get the fuck out.
Number 3. Okay, so out of all the abandoned places to explore, empty mental hospitals have to be one of the scariest. I mean, I personally think it's crazy that people are still brave enough to check them out knowing how freaky they could be, but that didn't stop Joe and his friends from checking one out in London. And not only that, but they went at night and they had to walk through the woods and avoid the guard dogs just to get there. Anyways though, right from the beginning they could hear noises, and someone even walked past them from the other side of the hallway. Now when they tried to get a closer look, it didn't seem like there was anybody there, but they could hear really quiet bangs when they asked a mystery person to make a noise. Scariest of all though, they heard a shovel dragging along the concrete, pretty much confirming there was someone definitely waiting for them outside. Now I'm not exactly sure why, but even when that happened they were mad enough to go back in, but thankfully whatever was waiting in the darkness had the sense to go away. With that said, let me know in the comments below what you think was outside. Like, was it nothing, or do you think it could have been like a ghost or something? I would really love to hear your thoughts about that in the comments.
They're just playing bloody mind games. Wait, what's all the plates like? There's so many unanswered questions here. Like, what's this shit? Bloody lubrication. Oh! Oh. So, like, what's gone on here? Why have they had a bonfire? Wait, hold up. Can I get some visuals?
Red, off rail stopped. Do not move, gentlemen, or I'll send the dog. Do you understand me?
Yep.
If my father-in-law bumped into you, you'd have had a shotgun getting pointed.
Really? Oh, jeez.
It's not great. Yeah, we walk back this way.
Yeah.
We get people here all the time. It's supposed to be haunted. It's some big fancy old
Really?
posh house. You need to be careful, eh? Because there's a lot of shotgun-toting farmers around.
Really?
Here. Wouldn't think twice about loosening one off.
Number 2. You would think that after everything Omar Gosh has seen on his adventures, he'd know when exploring something would be a bad idea. Like, exploring a haunted prison is already scary enough, but he actually found something that literally took the whole night to a much darker level. Now, obviously he wasn't allowed by the police to show or talk about certain things, but even when it's blurred out, it's pretty clear exactly what's going on. Basically, after exploring the maximum security prison for a few hours, they found a room with nothing in it apart from a bright blue body bag. Now, I don't know why, but even though his friends begged him not to touch it, Omar was pretty sure it was just the body of an animal, and the only way to find out for sure was to open it. So yeah, he opens the bag, and whatever was inside freaked them out so badly that they all ran out instantly, with some of them even bursting into tears because of the stress. Now, once they were outside of the building, they started screaming about seeing a dead body and called the police immediately. You could easily tell it shook all of them up pretty bad, and it shows that even though it's mostly a fun hobby, exploring can make you see some pretty gross things.
What the heck was that? Yeah. It's like a door opening by itself. Hello?
No way.
Holy God! Dude, oh my God! What the? Oh my God! What the? Oh my God! Bro! Oh my God! Dude, stop crying! Why are you crying? Holy! James! James, get over here! James, come on! There's a dead body. You okay? Kinda, no. I saw a dead body. I saw a dead body. I don't know what happened to that person. I feel so bad.
Number 1. Okay, so an abandoned house doesn't seem like the scariest place to explore, but even if the building isn't that terrifying, what's inside it always can be. Basically, Robin and his friend got a nasty shock when they went inside this house because, well, it was much less empty than you would assume. Like, obviously they were already worried about ghosts, since 10 years ago a man actually murdered his wife and then himself inside, but the threat they had to deal with was much more scarier and real. I mean, just from looking around you can notice the smashed plates, or the windows, or even the huge deadly looking garden rake were pretty scary, but not as scary as the fact that the two guys weren't alone in the house. At first they heard noises behind the door and turned off all their lights. When they tried to make a run for it, they just weren't quick enough. Now, I don't know how they didn't notice him, but that's when a guy burst through the door in a mask and scared them both. Now, I think anyone would have peed their pants at this point, but thankfully it was just their mom's boyfriend who drove them there in the first place. I mean, in my opinion, it's a pretty mean prank, but I have to admit, it's so funny and the reactions are priceless.
Walking in right now, there is glass everywhere. It's just smashed. Shit, that's the cellar down there. Guys, I'm not sure. Holy shit. What? Did you hear that? What the fuck? Shh, 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 shh. I think someone's in it, maybe. What the fuck? Shh, shh, shh. Fuck. It's on Instagram. Yes. Did you hear that? Yeah. What the fuck is that? What the hell's down here? They got saws. Someone's going, what the fuck? What the fuck? Robin. Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I thought I was about to be killed. Yeah, me too. By the way, guys, this is my mom's boy.
And there's our video on the top 5 scariest places YouTubers explore part 2. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe so you see whenever I upload a video. Also, if you have your own top 5 or top 10 idea, feel free to use our extremely handy form in the description to submit it. With that said, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.